Oh, boy. That's the whole intro. Here in the D-pad, I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter.
This is Pokémon Legends Arceus, where we are going to go tell our boss that there's foxes in the area, and that's, I guess, really bad.
They're foxes, but they're not in the usual habitat. They're out of place.
That's true. They are in a weird position. Gathering of Zoro in a place other than their natural habitat. This has been caused by the space-time rift?
Possibly.
At any rate, thank you for the report. Hey, can I use the space-time rift to go from one Whoa! Jeez! Okay.
You know, just a little reward.
That's a pretty significant reward, yeah. Slax reacted to several different locations, and there was a mass outbreak at each of them.
Yeah, they're just turning on mass outbreaks for this game.
Okay. Definitely down for that. Why don't we call this new phenomenon a massive mass outbreak? Okay. Why not just call these mass outbreaks and then the other mass outbreaks are just outbreaks?
No, because we gotta... big numbers go up.
The scale can't condense. It has to always be more.
No, people are always upset when you do a stat crunch. Big numbers go up.
Big numbers go up. Brain feel good. Well, yeah, let's take a minute here and... Oh, okay. Well, we've got a new mission to... Do we have other new missions that are in town? Just this one? Okay. Oh. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and not do that. We got to go to our pasture. We're going to do some naming.
Naming time.
It's a naming episode.
Yep.
At least partly. We got some
those
work
are
to
usually
do.
at least a full episode, if not a double episode.
Yeah, it'll probably be chunky-ish.
E.
So, E. Actually, can I... Let's do this. Oh.
Get some alphabets next to each other.
Yeah, I'm just double-checking to make sure I'm not putting any in front of ones we caught first. This one will need to be... 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go there. This. 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 And this. So now all of these guys are together, which is good. Except that I'm going to have to move them in chunks anyway. And also the alphabet soup stuff is getting quickly filled up, so I'm going to have to get creative. Also, where is it? Great. We'll put it in alpha sorts. That actually feels kind of appropriate in its own way. Oh, it's so stiff. I do appreciate that of all the things that Scarlet and Violet managed to actually get right, the menu hopping at least feels a little less stiff generally. This is like, there's like a waiting period before a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Oop, no, damn it. All right, A. We need an A name.
I mean, Aaron is a pretty good choice for an A name.
There is. I'm going to go Alexandria.
Because how many... You could... Aaron Aardvark. Those are the words that start with two A's.
Oh, I think I'm going to go Alexandria just because the Library of Alexandria, which is kind of fun with like all the letters in there. Or I guess there aren't any. There aren't a lot anymore.
Not anymore.
Not so much to... If you go to the Library of Alexandria, there probably won't be a whole lot of letters.
Can you even actually go to...
Probably not.
It's like... we just know that it existed.
D. How about... Isn't it like Darmid or something? Because there's... Ian McDarmid, I think, is the name of the guy who plays Palpatine in Star Wars. It's something very close to that.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go with that. E.
Diarmid Murta. It's got an extra A in it. Or Diarmid Heinrich is spelled the way you spelled that.
Okay,
There's
so
a
I
couple
at
of
least
names that are in there. Those are names.
I at least have a valid one.
Yes.
Um.
On a quick search, not even one stone that is confirmed to be from the Library of Alexandria has been uncovered.
Wow. So it is functionally just gone.
Because ancient Alexandria is buried under Alexandria.
Yep.
And they don't know where in ancient Alexandria it was. Just that it
Goddamn.
reportedly was. And then was burned.
Like auto? With an auto. Seems like an auto type. F. This one's tricky. Something with a lot of F's in it. There's a part of it that's like, how about Pfeiffer? But that starts with a P.
It does. But you could spell it with F.
Yeah, hang on. Did I cheat on anybody else's? Or
F-I-F-E-R because they play a fife.
That's true.
Not because their name is Pfeiffer.
Yeah, I didn't cheat with anybody else in terms of the start of the name. How about this?
Fabian.
I'll just spell it like this. Or alternatively, there we go. Pfeiffer. I'll just move the silent P to a different F.
That definitely works.
Pfeiffer.
It doesn't look like any of these names in a name list of F names starts with or has another F in it anywhere. They're all single F names.
Does Poindexter have a T? Like Point Dexter? Do you know?
I do not think so. It does not.
It does not. Okay. Trying to think if there's a better one for this, because the question mark is named Mark.
I mean,
an exclamation point is kind of what I was like.
You just name him Bang.
I did think about Bang. Bang is a possibility. For anybody who does not do like coding stuff out there, Bang is essentially the single syllable shorthand for an exclamation point, which seems like a silly thing to have, like a need for, except one, exclamation point is just enough of a little mini tongue twister. It's not that bad, but it's like not great. And in coding, you're using that symbol all of the time.
For sure.
All of the time. It essentially, anything that comes after an exclamation point, you get the opposite of in a Boolean sense. So like, bang true equals false.
Right.
Bang 5 equals false. Bang banana equals false. Bang false equals true. Bang 0 equals true.
As long as you have true defined as 1 and false defined as 0.
Yes, which it will be by default, and also we're assuming a very fluid language that doesn't have strict typing. I think Python would act very differently if you started throwing like not on non. Oh, actually, no. Python's even further along. I think Python is typeless. Java and C# and shit would act real funky if you started throwing not.
Yeah, and anything that you're programming for NASA would explode.
Yeah. No.
You absolutely have to have units on everything. And typing of everything needs to be... You know, they learned their lesson after they crashed a probe.
Yeah, it really only takes one time of using feet instead of meters to go, oh, shit.
Yep.
And they never let anything go without 1,800 double checks ever again. I wish I had more than 12 letters, because my brain first jumped to Cyrano de Bergerac, which it starts and ends with a C, which works pretty well. But
yeah, I mean you could do just Cyrano in reference, but cognac is nice too.
Right, cognac's just nice. And finally,
get some VSOP blend of 4 and 5 year old.
Speaking
some
of
that smoky oaky.
I can't think of basically any other name besides Vivian that has 2 V's in it.
Right. Or like Vivacia, which is a fake name that's built off of a word.
That's true.
I think that there's
sounds like a
queen who's called Vivacia.
Okay. I feel bad saying this now that there's a person who may actually use that as a name, because my brain jumps to like, it sounds like either a skin disease or a topical cream you would buy to deal with a skin disease.
Sure.
Use Vivacia or maybe like it's an asthma, it's an inhaler.
No, Vivacia treats your rosacea. That's marketing gold.
There we go. That may be why my brain went there, in fact.
Oh, why aren't you in marketing?
Oh, God, because I hate sales. I hate selling things to people.
And Coke.
I'm really bad at it. Coke, you can get good at Coke. But do not, that's to be clear, that is a joke. Every now and then I have to indicate clearly when something is a joke, and that is a joke.
Isolated clip.
Oh, God.
Times 1,000,000 on the internet.
So I think I'm only separating out alphas if I have duplicates, because otherwise I want to put them in here, I think.
That makes sense.
And my Zoroark. Oh, jeez. Who is someone who can... I'm trying to think of like an act... Oh, no, I got one. What is the name of... Oh, shit. She's an actress who has done shitloads of roles. She was in Snowpiercer as the Margaret Thatcher XB. She was in a bunch of Marvel movies as the Ancient One. She was in
Tilda.
Constantine. Tilda Swinton. Yes. Tilda. Since Zoroark can transform itself into a number of different otherwise unrecognizable Pokemon. Really sinks into a role.
Yeah. And out of order, but that guy goes right next to him.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I'm just grabbing the alphas first before I forget about them, but
right.
Yeah.
Just in case you
accidentally get rid of one, which I'm now super paranoid of doing. 207. That'd be right here.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Chief Druggo, 8-Ball.
Crystal.
Yeah, I was going to say like something like Diamond Dust, Ice. Crystal, I think, works great. Perfect.
Crystal Meg.
Yep. Electivire's 184. Perfect. Oh, yeah, Boomo, because he looks like Yellow Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Looks even more like it now.
Just all caps.
Yeah, just the same thing with caps. I like that. He's also level 69. Nice. I think it is technically Buo-Momomo. But I did Boomo for the other one, so I'm sticking with it.
Because otherwise you
Oh, my God, look, it's got to shrink. It's got to squeeze the M letters because it doesn't fit otherwise. You can actually, if you look at the capital B, you can see that it gets smaller.
It does, yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Because they're not using Unispace type there.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't size it off of 12 capital M's or W's, which you're supposed to.
Yes.
If you want to get that right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everything else. So we have our shiny guy.
Easiest way to test if somebody was not doing their job right. Find the widest letter and try and fill out that gap.
Ancient Heroes. I'm going to put you right here because I don't want to lose track of you. I think Ancient Heroes was just dudes I retired.
Yeah, he's retired. He had already been replaced in the Living Dex because he was on the team.
Yes, which reminds me, actually, you also deserve to be properly retired, Burb. You've been with us for literally the entire game.
Yep. I mean, he's Burb.
Yeah.
You always get the Burb first.
Burb may come back to the team.
Walk into a room, Burb first.
I mean, Burb is the Word.
Burb.
Let's see. So I'm going to quickly try and sort these by which box they need to go into. Do my usual thing. Put you here. I'm certain I've got Drifblim already. So that's up to 60. So now we want up to 90, which I think might just be Heracross. Okay, up to 120. No, up to 150. It's Porygon.
And Bergmite, I believe. Oh, nope. It was Sudowoodo.
No, it was somebody, yeah, Sudowoodo. Put you here. You are already going to go. Okay, up to 180. Nobody, okay. Up to 210. Oh, look, suddenly it's everybody. I'm going to put you over here right now. You as well. You can come down here.
I guess you don't need that Mischievous or that one.
All right, up to 210. You. Okay, and then put you there up to 240, which is everybody at that point, because everybody else is. You are also up to 240. Okay, so 30. No, we don't have an Umbreon yet. Oh, God, we were doing Eves for these.
Yes.
Let's see. Eggy, Calmbright, February, Antediluvian, 3rd of July. So my thought would be, is there a name for... No. Don't do that, game.
Do you want to release this real quick?
God damn it. Is there a name for the day before the winter solstice? Because the winter solstice is supposed to be the darkest day of the year.
Correct.
It's the fewest hours of sunlight. Generally, it's a little wobbly.
It is the shortest one. It's the thing that is wobbly is that there's a 2-week period around the solstice
where it's like
and one of those
a
is
flat
the
line, basically.
One of those is the day with the latest sunrise, and one of those is the day with the earliest sunset. And in the middle, they're about the same length day, but it sort of shifts like this.
I can also
before it starts getting longer again.
This seems like almost too obvious in hindsight.
All Hallows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like people know
All
Hallows
the nightest
Eve.
night.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, that's the one that people think of about, like...
Outside of Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, I think All Hallows Eve is the next most common Eve that people even
know
think
about.
Of. Yeah.
Right, and it's the one it's associated with dark.
Yeah,
more
dark,
than anything
spooky.
Else.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
And in Japanese, that's evil.
That's true. Yeah, it's an evil type Pokemon. Yeah,
and it's
3875.
You know, it's a corruption of what is a spiritual connection to refer to it as evil, and that came from Christianity. But that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So those guys are dupes.
Yep. All right, let's move these up. 133, 124. Sudowoodo, Porygon. I have Porygon.
Porygon can evolve.
Can evolve.
You have items for that right now, don't you?
I think I do. So I'm going to... do I even have a dupes zone here? I guess I'm not overly concerned with the living dex. That's never really been the goal, right?
Right.
So I'm not too... Like, I can pull Porygon out, my existing one.
Well, I mean,
But I may as well just name...
You've been sorting them this way because you were sort of secondarily thinking about living dex as a Pokemon player.
Fettuccine. I forgot about that. Linguini. Oh, yeah, that was the original, and then I named this one afterwards.
Yep.
I mean... So I keep forgetting that I'm not actually going for, like, names. Brilliant Diamond is names. I'm like, oh, Rocco or something, but...
Yeah, or Peter.
How about... Hang on. Petrov-fied.
Nice.
There we go. And then I'll just what is the other one called? Dexter.
Porygon Dexter, huh?
Can we get all the way to Z in this game, or is it just Porygon 2?
You can.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I believe you get all three available.
Yeah,
because Z is from Dubious Disc, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, Upgrade and Dubious Disc are both pick-upable on the ground in the... whatever they call the bubbles. Time, space, whatever.
Perfect. He's going to live in the loading zone until I evolve him.
Trojan virus.
Okay, all from 190 to 200. Misdreavus, Rotom, Clefairy, Nosepass. Ooh, I don't have any of those. Dang. That's actually kind of surprising.
But nice at the same time.
It is nice.
Thinking about which shape you're more likely to fit.
Yeah, I think this one will do. Yeah. Oh, that is literally the correct spot for Misdreavus.
Nice.
Change name. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. That witch.
That witch.
You.
She's being 100% that witch.
That witch.
Sparky.
Vibes.
Okay. Feeling very 2020s right now.
I think so. It's kind of. I'm just riding the vibes.
Clefairy.
Luna. Just need to traumatize people a little bit more. Schnozberry.
Oh, I wonder what he tastes like.
Boogers, mostly. It's really gross.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Zorua, Bergmite, Lucario, Palkia. So we have a Bergmite. The rest we do not. Do I have an Avalog right now? I do not. Okay, so I'll hang on to that one too. What did I name it? God damn it. Spearmint. Okay.
Minty fresh.
What was the other? There were two big mints in the 90s. Was it just like double mint?
I mean, double mint gum uses both spearmint and peppermint.
I was going to say
flavor.
peppermint would be the... Oh, yeah, double mint. Yeah, makes sense.
Because that was the statement of the great mint of double mint.
That's true. Double mint was a brand. I keep forgetting that.
Gum.
You ever worry that commercial jingles of the 90s have completely rotted out a part of our brains?
No.
Oh, good.
I don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. That's probably the right call then.
I am just aware that it happened.
That works. That works. Ooh, okay. So the other one was Tilda. This one's going to be...
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. Also, legitimately, like, out of this world actor who took way too long to be, like, given the accolades he deserved. He didn't get an Oscar until, like, a few years ago, and he's got decades of ridiculously good work under his belt.
Such a weird political game.
It really is. I've gotten pretty disillusioned with, like, the Academy and all of that stuff, and it's gotten more transparent as, you know, stuff has come out more and more over time, and it's just a bummer. What's a good... Mosh pit. Palkia. This is a little bit tougher.
To go with a Kimbo.
Palkia is space, right?
Pearl Clan?
Yeah, because I thought Dialga was time. Oh, it's not,
Here's Palkia.
It's not origin form anymore. That's interesting.
Well, you have the thing to do that.
Oh, yeah. Is that an item or something?
Yeah. So, yeah, it is space.
What to name that? That one's a Kimbo.
Oh, Cartesian.
Yeah, I was like Euclid.
Euclid.
Here we go.
Ah,
keep it silly.
Secretly all along, it's not the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's non-Euclidean space.
Oh, that explains kind of everything, really. And these ones, I think we can let go. They don't... Oh, wait a minute. Do I have him as Magius?
No.
Where even... That witch was the one that I just did there. Well, I didn't pay attention to which one... I think this is actually the one I caught first.
You can... I mean, that hat, or...
I was going to go this witch.
This witch.
You can also live up here. You four are going to become candy. Hope you're excited. Right, I have to do a separate thing to do that.
Yeah, you can't multi-select and then release them. You have
So
to
annoying.
multi-release and then
It's
multi-select.
It's so annoying.
And then individually select.
I have nobody else waiting. Okay. Holy cow. It's a pile of shit. That's the 100th time we've made that joke. I say, sharing the blame with Peter, apropos of nothing.
I've definitely ever called grit anything shit.
Exactly. Nope. There we go.
Shit out some grit. Evolve your Chimchar.
That too. Actually, I was gonna...
And nickname your Chimchar?
Oh yeah, I didn't actually nickname him. I want to use some of these. Oh, I got a sec. Oh, definitely special attack first. Special D. Okay.
Nice.
Now I can start using these. Ding. Cool. Alright, that's it there. Nope. Whoops. Evolve. Do it! So spooky and dark. It's definitely... I like that it's so different from the usual, though.
Yeah.
It is fun.
It's fun. It's sort of like... gives that magical girl cutscene kind of vibe. Right?
Yeah.
Transformation cutscene where you're not in the space, you're just in another universe where the transformation happens.
Just some dark, ethereal realm. Monkey magic. Monkey magic.
Sometimes you're like full of questions, and sometimes you're just like, no, I've got a plan for this already.
Yep, I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Munchlax suddenly took off running into a rainstorm. I tried to stop him lest he get wet, but then I saw those mass outbreaks appearing all over. Perhaps it was the massive mass outbreak that Munchlax was so curious about. This isn't going to get even a little confusing, actually.
At least you don't have to write a massive mass outbreak missive.
Oh, God. Well, I'm going to be praying to the god Arceus in my massive mass outbreak mass later.
You can only have a massive mass outbreak mass with Arceus if every Pokemon shows up to mass.
Oh, God. They really did the outreach program was pretty strong this year. They definitely scooped. They caught them all in a manner of speaking.
All right.
I was very curious where they were actually going to lead us here. I'm glad we had that shot. That was good. I bet something's going to happen. I didn't order my Pokemon or anything because I thought that we were going to like go somewhere first, but...
No. Scripted cutscene.
Yeah, good. Great. Followed by a battle that I can't change my Pokemon before. Oh, boy.
There's weather involved in massive mass outbreaks.
Am I going to fight a Thundurus? Where should we look?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
There are 3 more legendaries that I forgot about.
Oh, no. Wow. Oh, God.
You got to check out, I think, at least 3 of them.
Jesus. Well, there's this one that's very close. Dude is high as fuck. Phenomenon in which many mass outbreaks occur at once. Mass outbreak locations are... I like how they don't even keep with the terminology one sentence in. Mass outbreak locations are marked by question mark icons on the map, and you won't know what Pokemon can be found there until you go see. These rare outbreaks will dissipate in time, so you need to hurry to invest. Great. Good. Catch or defeat Pokemon at a mass outbreak before it dissipates to finish invest, so I have to catch or defeat in order to do stuff there.
Yeah, well, and if you work on the low-level ones enough, you start getting evolved ones at the spots with the
boy.
question marks. So you could do 3 of them.
All right, well, shall we come back next time and start investigating? Where did my pin go?
Sure.
Where did my pin go? Oh, there
down
it
there.
is. Great. Bye.